Wait for people. Oh. Oh, there's one person.
Hello.
Hello. Oop, oop. This is Veronica and John. We're going to be doing a flow 2 today. Flow 1. Flow 1. What are days or anything anymore? Ooh. Can you hear me, Kat?
Cat, hello. Can you hear us okay?
Yay!
Excellent.
Cool. Okay, so today we are going to need a pillow, if you have one, for our first posture, and a strap or a belt, something that you can attach to the end of your foot if to make this a little bit more accessible, extending your leg out, and something to use as a block. I use my water bottle, so you can use that as well. I miss all of you guys. Lovely. Okay, everyone can hear us. And we will get started in about a minute, so if you grab all those things and water, then we should be good to go. Cool. Thanks, friends. And that's John. I don't know if I said that already.
Hello.
That's my brother.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Awesome. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So grab your pillow and go ahead and take a seat on your mat with your pillow laid down. And bring your pillow up against your rear end. Feet are planted firmly on the mat. Pressing your tailbone down, chest is lifted, and with an exhale, release backwards. Allowing your chest to open up over top of the pillow, and then bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide in Supta Baddha Konasana. Your palms can face up, you can close your eyes. And just allow your hips to open up. Maybe bring one hand to heart center and one to low belly to really connect with your breath. Bringing in those long inhales and exhales, making every inhale anywhere from 3 to 6 seconds, and matching that timing with your exhales. Filling up your lungs, the biggest breaths you've taken today. And big exhales, letting go of your agenda. Taking a few more of these breaths. Really allowing all of your muscles to relax and your attention to hone in on what you're doing right now. One more inhale, fill up your lungs, and exhale, release. Bring your knees back over top of your heels, roll to one side and release your pillow. You won't need it for the rest of the class, so you're good to slide it away from you. And then bring your knees into your chest, Wrap your arms around them, grab for opposite elbows or opposite wrists, and begin to rock and roll forwards and backwards, getting your entire spine onto the roll. Plant onto your hands and knees into tabletop for a few cat-cows. Pressing your hands into the mat. Your knuckles lift up, your shoulders are stacked directly over top of your wrists. Your knees are directly underneath your hips, and you're pressing your tailbone down towards your heels, engaging your core. Chest is facing forward. With your next exhale, curl your spine towards the ceiling, tailbone pulls towards your heels, gaze at your belly button. Inhale, unroll, chest pushes through your shoulders, gaze at your nose. Exhale, cat, shoulder blades press towards the ceiling. Inhale to open your chest for cat. Exhale, find cat. Inhale to cow. Your core is engaged the entire time. Exhale, cat, moving with your own breath. Inhale to open your chest. Taking 2 more of these breaths. You can add in some organic movement if you would like. 1 more breath. And then find that neutral spine. Wiggle out a little bit, maybe claw at your mat like a cat. Just get ready for our practice. And then curl your toes under, press palms into the mat, lift your hips towards the ceiling for downward facing dog. First one of the day, maybe, first one of class. So giving yourself a little time to bend your knees, sway hips, whatever you need to do. Tuck your shirt in. Allowing some movement to come into your spine. Keeping your hands strong, so spreading out your fingers. Your arms are pressing into the mat, your legs are pressing into the mat. Everything is active and your hips are lifted. Gazing at your navel, spreading your inner thighs to the back of the room. Finding 1 more breath here. Big exhale, bend your knees, travel to the top of your space. Feet are hip width distance, hanging ragdoll just because it feels good, so grab for opposite elbows. Allow your chest to become flush with the tops of your thighs. You can bend your knees generously here. Swaying from side to side if you'd like to. Taking 1 more breath here. And releasing your hands down to your mat. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, chest extends forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high above your head as you press your heels into the mat, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, hands through heart center and come by your sides for Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, chest points out and then curls in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your sides. 2 more of those. Inhale, filling up your lungs. Exhale, forward fold, chin wraps in at the last minute. Inhale, halfway lift, extending forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands by your sides. Last one, rooting down. Inhale, hands lift up. Exhale, forward fold, pressing your hands into the mat as you coil in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high above your head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time forward fold. Plant your hands, plant onto your knees. Take a seat for a second. And I'm going to demo chaturanga before we go any further so that we are all on the same page. So you have multiple options. You can always just, from wherever we're going, usually it's a forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, you can step right back into downward facing dog, or you can take it from your knees, but you still hinge forward, shoulders over top of wrists. Exhale to lower down, elbows by your side. Inhale to press up into cobra, gazing at your nose. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to press up into tabletop, and then find your downward facing dog, or you can go from high plank, shifting weight over top of your wrist, heels press back, core is engaged, chest lifts. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So those are our options as we move forward, and we'll go through one right now. So come to your downward facing dog. Taking one breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high. Exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cast it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, picking your chaturanga. Lowering down, elbows by your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking some breaths here. Long spine. Hands pressing into the mat firmly. Heels pressing towards the mat as well. One more breath here. Exhale out all of your air. Inhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, lifting up chin. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high above your head, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Hips lifting up, navel sucked to spine. Long inhales and exhales. Wrapping your armpits in towards each other, spreading the skin between your shoulder blades. Wrapping in just like Jonas. He's really good. Finding one more breath here. Pressing heels into the mat. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, plant your foot between your thumbs for a lunge, trying not to collapse on that front hip, pressing both feet into the mat. With an exhale, press your hips up and right leg straight for modified pyramid. Staying here, chin towards chin, trying to elongate from your hips out over top of your front leg. One more breath of holding. There, next inhale, press forward into that lunge, and exhale, find pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. This one coming into lunge, planting your hands around your right foot, stepping back, finding chaturanga, whatever that looks like. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes skyward. Exhale, plant it between your thumbs. Finding that lunge, planting both feet. For your next exhale, straighten left leg, hips go up. Trying to keep your sacrum flat, so pressing both toe mounds into the mat. Chin goes towards your shin, feeling that in your hamstring. Pulling inner thighs together. One more breath. Inhale into that lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge, chest forward. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, chest forward, elbows bent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale to that lunge. Your hands plant. Step left foot to meet right. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. Maintaining those long inhales and exhales. With your next exhale, empty out all of your air and then travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands sweep high above your head. Exhale, release down by your sides. Moving into tree. So I'm going to turn and face you guys. John, you can do whatever you want. Planting your left foot. Your right foot comes up into kickstand, or up to your calf, or up to your hip crease. Trying to avoid your knee. We don't want to put pressure on that joint. So once you find your groundedness in your left leg, right leg comes up. We're pressing our right foot into our left leg and our left leg out into our right foot, finding that compression, tucking our tailbone towards the earth, hands come to heart center. You can grow branches if you would like. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you gaze up at the ceiling. Using your drishti here, your point of focus, so finding one point, using that to help your balance. Branches come back to center, finding one breath here. And exhale, release your right leg down to the mat. Maybe wiggle out your legs. Hands can come by your sides. Grounding down through your right leg, really pulling your kneecap up towards your hip, getting that leg nice and firm. Left leg matches your right side, so kickstand, calf, or up at hip crease. Choosing your variation, keeping your hips in one line, tucking that tailbone, navel sucks to spine, shoulder blades down your back. Hands can come to heart center. Choosing to stay here or allowing your branches to grow. Finding that one point of focus and continuing to breathe. Trees shake, so it's okay if you're shaking or if you fall out, just come back in. Branches come back to heart center. One last breath as a class. Then exhale, release left leg down to the mat. You can shake it out. We're going to turn towards the front. With an inhale, hands sweep high above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Taking some breaths here. Realigning with your breath. Those long inhales and exhales if you've lost them. One more breath here. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, pull in. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, plant your right foot. Inhale to open to warrior two. We're going to look at John's stance. So he has arch, heel to arch alignment. So his front arch intersects his back heel. He's pressing his knife edge part of his foot down into the mat so that his arch is still intact. We don't want to be collapsing into that ankle. His arms are long. His ears are stacked over his shoulders, over his hips. He looks awesome, and he's gazing over his right middle finger. Sink a little bit deeper, and hold. Flipping your right palm, reverse warrior. Gaze at your right hand. Left hand can tuck behind you or reach towards the floor. He's gazing up at his right hand. He's keeping that bend in his front leg, which allows him to extend further back. One more breath. Inhale, come into warrior two again. This time straightening your right leg. Wiggle your left foot forward a little bit, coming into Trikonasana triangle. So pressing your left hip backwards, right hand reaches forward and extends down. Grabbing for your big toe or planting your hand on a block or in front of your foot. I just spin. Left hand goes high, just like John. He's gazing at his left hand. His shoulders are stacked over top of each other. He's pulling on his big toe as he presses his big toe and his foot into the mat. His right leg is rotating out and his left leg is rotating in. He's doing awesome. Embracing the shake and creating tiny triangles with different parts of his body. One more breath. And bending your right leg, inhale up into warrior two. Straightening right leg, point toes towards the side of the room, straight forward or slightly pigeon-toed. Tucking your tailbone down, lifting your chest, exhale to wide-legged forward fold. Pressing your feet into the mat, your hips are high, trying to get hips over top of heels. Pressing feet into the mat, walking your hands towards your heels. Spreading your inner thighs to the back of the room in order to create space for your torso to move into. Continuing to breathe. One more breath, holding for your exhale. Planting your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale to halfway lift. Bending your right leg, creep and crawl your hands to frame your right foot. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Using your breath. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Hands press into the mat, arms are long, gazing at your navel. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, plant your foot between your thumbs. Open up, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Finding that same arrangement, your left knee stacks over top of your left heel. It doesn't extend past your big toe. Pressing through that knife edge portion of your back foot. Right leg is long and strong. Shoulders over hips, gazing over left middle finger. Both legs are strong and engaged. Sink a little bit deeper. Flipping your left palm, reverse warrior. Extending out of your side body. Tucking your tailbone, gazing at your left hand. Stretching out. Inhale to find warrior two. Straightening left leg, wiggle right foot forward. Press right hip backwards, left hand extends out and forward, grabbing for left big toe or finding a block in front of your foot. Right hand extends towards the ceiling, gazing towards that hand. Externally rotating his left leg, internally rotating his right leg, pulling in his inner thighs together like he's squeezing a beach ball. His legs are super engaged. He's not collapsing. He's shooting energy out of the crown of his head. One more breath here. Inhale up into warrior two. And then pivoting towards the side of the room. Toes face forward or slightly pigeon-toed. Arms to a T. Tucking that tailbone, chest lifts. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You can grab for heels. You can walk your hands between your legs. Taking a few breaths here. Pulling your chest a little bit closer to your upper thighs. Then planting your hands underneath your shoulders. This time we're doing a quick twist. So planting left hand in front of your face. Inhale, your right arm goes high. Pressing both sits bones to the back of the room, trying to keep your sacrum level. Shoulders stack. Chest rotates towards the side of the room, pressing down through all four corners of both feet. One more breath to twist a little bit further. And exhale, release. Switching out your hands, left hand plants, right hand extends high. Gazing towards that hand, towards the ceiling, twisting with your chest, sacrum and low back stay level with the earth. And exhale, release. With a bend in your left leg, creep and crawl your hands to frame your left foot. Exhale to step left foot to meet right, chaturanga. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Hips are high, tailbone tucks towards your heels. Keeping that breath going. Now we're going to flow through those movements, those postures. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, plant that foot between your thumbs, warrior two. Taking a second to get your breath here, sinking into this posture. Exhale out all of your air. Inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to find triangle, straightening your right leg, extending forward. Inhale to lift up, rotate towards the side. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Taking a breath here. Inhale to lift your chest, halfway lift. Exhale, creep and crawl to the front of the mat. Step it back, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend high. Exhale, plant your foot. Lift up, warrior two. Finding a breath here. Exhaling out all of it. Flipping your palm, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Rotating your feet, lifting your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Watch out for your friends. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale with a bend in that left leg, creep and crawl. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga, whatever that looks like. Maybe you skip it. Maybe you take it from your knees. Maybe you do knees, chest, chin. Whatever suits your body best. A few breaths here. John's hands are sliding. Exhale out all of your air. Travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend your hands high, upward salute. Exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Turning towards the side again. We're doing, we'll grab your strap. If you need it, we're doing hand to big toe pose. Or if you don't need a strap, you don't have to grab one. So grounding down through your left leg. If you have your strap, place it around the right ball of your right foot. Left hand comes to your left hip, pressing it down, engaging that left leg, firming it up. Right leg extends out, toes flex back towards your face. You have a slight bend in your elbow. You're using your bicep to pull your foot back as you press with your toes forward. Using that drishti, one point of focus. One more breath. Now opening up your leg to the right. Watch out. You can adjust your gaze to the left if you want. Again, bend in your elbow, pressing through the ball of your foot. Toes flex back towards your face. Finding one more breath. Inhale, foot comes forward. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Grounding down through right leg this time. Right hand comes to your hip and presses actively down. Inhale, left leg comes up, grabbing with peace sign fingers towards your toe or using your strap, and extend your foot forward. Bend in your left elbow, toes flex back towards your face, but the ball of your foot presses forward. One point of focus. One more breath. Opening up to the left, gazing to the right. If you fall out, that's fine. I'm about to. Inhale, foot comes forward. Exhale, release. Awesome job. Pivot to the front if you switched and remove your strap. Grounding down through your feet, tailbone tucks, core is engaged. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. One breath here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to left elbow across the body. Inhale, extend it high. Exhale, plant your foot. Left heel says elevated. Inhale to crescent. His arms are long. Pinkies rotate in. Shoulder blades drop down his back. Tailbone is tucked. His rib cage is knitting in, wrapping in, navel sucked to spine, and he's hiking that back heel up towards the sky, straightening that back leg. Holding for one more breath, sinking just a little bit deeper. Opening up, open arm twist. Right hand goes back, left hand goes forward. We have a tendency to shift weight forward. So trying to keep shoulders over top of hips. Core is engaged, arms are long. Using that drishti, that one point of focus, pulling inner thighs together, squeezing that beach ball, finding that foundation. Inhale, hands come forward, crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent, hands sweep behind you. Pinkies pull in, triceps lift. Not collapsing on that right hip, he's staying elevated with his chest and tucking his tailbone towards his heel. His gaze is out in front of his mat. One more breath. Inhale, hands come high, crescent. Exhale, release them down to frame your right foot for that lunge. Step right foot to meet left, chaturanga. Elbows by your sides, gazing at your nose, bend in your elbows for upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, plant left foot. Inhale, crescent. Hands sweeping high, bend in left leg, but his knee doesn't go past his ankle. Tucking tailbone, right leg straightened, strong. Pressing that heel towards the ceiling, shoulders over hips. His chest is up, his pinkies rotate in. He looks awesome. Pulling inner thighs together. Pressing the back of your head into an imaginary car headrest. Tucking your chin a little bit. Awesome job. Opening up for that open arm twist. Left arm reaches back, right arm extends forward. You can gaze towards the back of the room or towards the side, whichever's more comfortable on your neck, but you do get a nice neck stretch if you try to gaze a little bit further back. Shoulders stack over hips, keeping that bend in that left leg. Inhale into crescent. Exhale, hands sweep back, airplane crescent. Pinkies pull in, triceps lift. He has one long line from his tailbone up through the crown of his head, so he's not collapsing in the back of his neck. You don't want wrinkles in the back of your neck. He's doing a great job holding it. Pressing both feet into the mat. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, release your hands around your left foot. Step left to meet right, chaturanga. Whatever that looks like. If you want to skip it, if you want to do knees, chest, chin, listen to your body and what you need. So now we're going to flow breath to movement with that. Inhale, right leg extends high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend right leg long. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, plant your foot. Inhale to high crescent. Taking a breath here, settling in. Opening up, open arm twist. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, plant hands. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, plant that foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Settling in. Open arm twist to the left. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your foot back. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Taking some breaths here. Doing awesome. With your next inhale, roll forward into plank. Lower down to your forearms. We're holding forearm plank for a minute. It won't be that bad. Oh, I went past the timer. Shoot. Okay. Pressing hands into a number 11 arrangement. Tailbone tucks towards your heels. Inner thighs spread up towards the ceiling. Chest pulls forward. Trying to take the wrinkles out of the back of your neck. We're over halfway, I think. I think we started at 30. Now we're over halfway. Embracing the shake. Trying not to clench your fists. Just focusing on your breath. We have 10 seconds. You're doing really good. And lower your hips down, taking a sphinx. So keeping your number 11, pulling your chest through your elbows as your elbows pull back towards your knees. And exhale, release your forehead down onto stacked palms. Take a second here, a couple breaths, allowing your muscles to relax. Then plant your hands underneath your shoulders, press up into tabletop and take a seat on your knees. You can grab a sip of water, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to demo our peak posture, which is half moon. If you have a wall, like I said last time, it is beneficial. Helps you really open up your hips and your entire side body. But if you don't have a wall, you can just use a water bottle or a block. There's a hair on me. So we will be coming from extended side angle. So we will have heel to arch alignment. Am I in the frame? Okay. Left arm will extend out, right arm will extend high. We'll inhale into warrior two, I think. And then your left hand plants onto your water bottle or your block, and we wiggle our right foot forward a little bit. Right hand comes to right hip and inhale, right not in the picture. Right foot comes up. And we want to open our hips, so our hips stack on top of each other. We're being squeezed between two planes of glass. Right toes flex back towards my face and right hand can extend high. And then you could practice hovering off the water bottle. And if you have a wall, you can just open up against the wall completely so that you have some type of support and you can feel your hips stacking, because we have a tendency to just do a warrior three like this instead of this. So that will be our peak posture, so we're going to flow into it. So go ahead and take your downward facing dog, bringing your blocks or water bottles or whatever they are to the top of your mat so that they're there when we need them. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, plant right foot. Inhale, warrior two. We've been here before, so sinking into your edge. Finding the edge of this posture, gazing over your right middle finger, keeping that deep bend in your right leg. Pulling inner thighs together, creating that strong base, that strong foundation. One more breath here. Inhale, pressing through both your feet. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Toes out, heels in, rotating towards the wall. Exhale, hands through heart center, finding horse. Lowering down, knees stack over top of heels, tucking tailbone so we don't have a Kardashian butt. Pressing palms together, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Sinking a little bit lower. Holding here. I'm gonna face you guys. With an exhale, hands come down to your thighs. Thumbs point down. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, left shoulder drops into your midline. Inhale, come to your midline. Exhale, right shoulder drops down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left shoulder releases. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Inhale to find that horse again. Your right leg is still forward, palms pressing. Inhale up into 5-pointed, rotating your right foot forward, find that warrior two again. Sinking deep. And then exhale, fingertips reach past your toes, tick-tock your arms, extended side angle. Gazing up at your left hand, we're not collapsing into our side body, so he has one long line from his hip out through his head, from his heel out through his head. You can press your hand into your calf or onto your upper thigh. Finding one more breath here, you've got it. Inhale up into warrior two. And then finding your placement on your block with your right hand, wiggling your left foot forward, really grounding down through your right foot. And then inhaling, you're good. Inhaling up into half moon. Left toes flex towards your face, opening up that hip. If you feel stable, left hand can go high towards the sky. Pressing through the right foot firmly into the mat. Take a few breaths here. If you fall out, just try again. One more breath of effort. Maybe try to balance off. Ooh. And exhale into warrior two. Inhale, right hand goes high, flipping your palm, reverse warrior. Keeping that bend in the right leg, stretching through that side body. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your right foot, move your water bottle so you don't hit your face, and chaturanga.
Thanks for the win.
You're welcome. Hands press into the mat, arms are long, legs are long, pressing heels down. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow across your torso. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, plant left foot, open up, warrior two. Pressing both feet pads, foot pads into the mat, gazing over your left middle finger. Shoulders stack over hips. Sinking down, finding that foundation, that edge. One more breath here. Inhale, lifting up into five-pointed star, toes out, heels in. Exhale into horse. Tucking your tailbone, chest lifts, pressing palms together, pressing your head into that imaginary car headrest. Headrest. It needs to be a car one. Holding here, sinking a little bit deeper, finding that engagement in your legs. You've got it. Feel that burn. I'm doing it back here. You can't see me. Exhale, hands down to your legs. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, left shoulder drops into your center line. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, right shoulder releases. Inhale to center. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale to horse. Staying here for just one breath, finding your edge. Inhale, five-pointed star. Pivoting that left foot towards the front, right foot towards the 45-degree angle, finding warrior two. Your next exhale, left hand reaches forward, TikTok your arms, extended side angle. You can press your left hand into your left calf or rest your left forearm onto your left thigh, but you're actively pressing into it to keep that engagement in your obliques, your side body. Gazing at your right hand, finding that twist in your neck. You've got it. One more breath. Inhale, warrior two. Wiggling your right foot forward. Finding your placement on your block. It should be to the left of your left foot, slightly in front. And then with your next inhale, right leg extends up, finding that half moon. Left hand can, that's your right hand. Right hand can be on your hip. If you feel comfortable, you can extend it up towards the sky. Shooting one long line of energy from the heel of his foot out through the crown of his head, so he's not allowing his neck to drop his head. Pressing through his left foot, right toes flex back towards his face. Twisting his torso open. Finding one more breath here. Maybe trying to play off your water bottle, or if you're on the wall, maybe trying to move away from the wall. And exhale, bend left leg, plant right foot, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left hand reaches high, keeping that bend in your left leg, stretching side body long. Exhale to cartwheel your hands down to frame left foot. Step left to meet right, chaturanga. Awesome job. Hips are high, spine is long. Knuckles lift towards the ceiling. Armpits rotate in towards each other. Finding a few breaths here. Those long inhales and exhales. Slowing down your breath. Maybe a nice open mouth exhale, releasing any heat that you're gaining. With your next exhale, release your knees down to the mat. And take a seat on your knees, and then swing your feet out in front of you. We're moving into our cool down section of class now that we did our peak posture. So bringing the soles of your feet together, releasing down onto your back for Supta Baddha Konasana, allowing your knees to fall out wide. If this is a lot on your hips or knees, you can place pillows or blocks or books underneath your legs to give them a little bit more support. You can bring one hand to heart center, one to low belly again. Maintaining your breath, trying to keep your focus and attention on what's happening within your body, sensations within your body, or trying to focus on your breath. Inhale, bring your knees back over top of your ankles. And then walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. And allow your knees to fall in on top of each other for fallen bridge. Maybe switch out which hand was on heart center and which was low belly. Return your feet back to the center of your mat. This time, inhale your right leg high, and exhale, release it over top of your left leg, and then allow your knees to fall towards the left side of the room, wiggling so that your hips are stacked and your knees are kind of stacked. Hands go out to the sides, maybe to goalpost or T. Gaze goes towards the right side of the room for a spinal twist. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, unraveling your legs, planting the soles of your feet on the mat. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, wrap it over top of right leg and allow your knees to fall towards the right side of the room. Wiggling till your hips are stacked and then allowing your chest to open up. Shoulder blades don't have to touch the mat. Just finding a nice, easy supine twist. Inhale, knees come up, unraveling your legs, and extend both soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Grab for outer edges of your feet for happy baby. Pressing elbows into your calves. Pressing your feet up towards the ceiling. Your biceps are pulling down on your feet, trying to get your entire spinal column onto the mat, so having to release your grip a little bit is fine. Finding one more breath here. A lot of compression. And exhale, release. Legs extend out forward, hands come by your sides, palms face up. Getting your wiggles out, and then coming into your final Savasana. Releasing your Ujjayi breath, allowing it to come in and out of your body naturally. And releasing every muscle in your body. I encourage you to stay here for at least 5 more breaths if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you can begin wiggling your fingers and your toes, waking up your body, and then begin wiggling ankles and wrists. Maybe shaking your head yes and no. And take a full body stretch, reaching fingertips behind your head, toes point forward like you're first waking up in the morning. Exhale to roll to whatever side's most comfortable. Knees come into your chest, bicep holds your head up. Inhale to press up into a comfortable seated position. Thank you all for practicing with us today. Again, I'm Veronica. This is my brother John. We hope you're enjoying quarantine and getting lots of yoga in. And he'll probably be helping me demonstrate another class next week. So until then, have a great week and namaste.
Namaste.